All right, let me do a basic recap of the video I posted on PNB Rock. PNB Rock. In the video, reports it was the same day. The reports were coming out that this rapper got shot. Again, I didn't know him. I never heard of him before until the reports of another rapper getting shot or whatever. So in the report, I said in the video that he gave up the jewelry and still got shot. Now that's not the case. From what reports are now later saying that a guy came in the store masked up, walked up to the table, and told him to take it off. And saying, I guess he didn't want to take it off. A struggle ensued, or if it wasn't a struggle, he just shot him, straight shot him. The guy hit the floor, laying in his own blood, pool of his own blood. He reached down, took the chains off, took the watch off, and I think he rifled through his pockets, or he just took the jewelry. Went out a side door where there was a car waiting for him, and he left. Now, there's a video camera on the outside of the building that shows the car waiting for the guy. And a lot of times when these crimes are committed and they find the car shortly thereafter, or the car is found, if it hasn't been burned, torched, ripped apart or whatever, they're going to find some link to this guy. I'm pretty sure they will find a link to this guy if they find this car. Maybe the car will link the guy because him being masked up, it might be a little hard for investigators to determine who went in there and shot this guy. But there's a video that's floating around right now. There's a video of PNB Rock getting into it with a guy online, and the video ends with the guy says something to the effect that I'm gonna see you, or I'm gonna surprise you, or I'm gonna pay you a visit, or something like that. And that's the only video of a threat that I guess PNB Rock had against them. An actual video of the guy saying, I'm gonna come see you, and this, that, and the third, and pull up, and all this other craziness. So I'm telling you that my first video mentioned him giving up the jewelry and getting shot. Now they're saying that the guy wanted the jewelry off of him and he refused, and either a struggle ensued, or the guy just he didn't give it up and straight shot him and took it off of him. So me personally, I mean, like, okay, I don't have a gun. You have a gun pointed at me and you're telling me to give up my jewelry, and me not giving it to you and then you shooting me and taking it, you still got the jewelry and I lost my life. So why didn't you just give up the jewelry? Why? Because you don't want to seem like a punk or whatever. The guy got the drop on you. The guy has a gun. There's nothing you could do about that. You could stay pussy all day. The amount of money that you have, you could replace that jewelry. You can't replace your life. And he wound up getting it regardless. So if you thought by resisting that you was going to keep your jewelry after he pumped like 6 shots into you, it don't make any sense. Give up the jewelry and go home with your life. Go home to your kids. Make love to your woman. Eat chicken and waffles at Roscoe's another day. The guy has a gun on you, masked up. You think he didn't mean business? But again, I think that when you put on this jewelry, you are basically painting a target on your back saying, test my gangster, come get it if you dare, or come get it, and my life ain't worth anything. I don't know. I just think that when I hear these stories, these guys getting shot or killed for their jewelry, and it's like, is it really that serious? As rich as everybody know Jeff Bezos is, Elon Musk, do you see them running around with millions of dollars of jewelry, which they can do easily? But they choose not to do it because they don't have to. We as black people, we feel the need to wear our success around our neck and our wrists and in our mouths to show how rich we are. And when we go home, that jewelry hasn't made us any money. The people that are watching us, yeah, it looks nice on us, but they already know that we're rich. We don't have to broadcast it. And why would you broadcast how rich you are just for people to beg you for money or look for a handout? Or better yet, tempt the wolves to come and get it. So, I mean, why do you want that kind of attention? I don't know. The little bit of jewelry I have, I mean, like, again, I walk around with it. If somebody wanted it, they could have it. I could easily buy another ring. I could easily, even if I got carjacked, if somebody wanted to take the car, I'm not fighting you for it. I'm not getting shot over it. The car is insured. My life is basically one life. This car can be replaced. A life cannot be replaced. It makes me angry sometimes when I see a senseless killing. Senseless in the sense that he could have just gave up the jewelry. Gave up the jewelry and went home with his life. Went home to his woman and made love to her. Seen his kids. Made an album or did whatever in the studio and got that jewelry back the next day. I don't know. He could have did a show and replace that jewelry or bought better jewelry. And then again, if you're not at an award show, why are you wearing that jewelry? I understand you have to put on a facade or, an image that when you go around, I guess rappers have to have these things as a accessory to their look. Rapper equals jewelry equals shine equals gold teeth, diamonds. I don't know. I guess that's the rapper starter kit. You get yourself some jewelry, and therefore you're a rapper. I don't know. But me personally, Kendrick Lamar, he's the one that basically he sets the standard that a lot of these rappers should follow. And his success is broadcast. He doesn't have to now go in the street and rebroadcast his success by wearing $1 million worth of jewelry. His success is already broadcasted. Why do you have to now go into the slummiest of slums, dirty neighborhoods, and rebroadcast your success in front of people who don't have jobs, in front of people who mean you no harm, who will take what you have? Is that smart business? Is that smart as a entertainer? I don't know. Maybe I'm not making any sense. Maybe, you should shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. We got to do these things. I don't know. Do you have to go around a dirty hood, as advertisement to brand yourself or to make your brand larger? I don't know. These are a lot of questions that it's like it makes me put out there. It's like rhetorical. You ask these questions not expecting an answer because there is no answer for stupidity. Because now he's dead. His children don't have a father. His baby mother's gonna probably inherit whatever trinkets he left behind and whatever. And then she's gonna date somebody else. And then whatever lessons that she learned from this situation, hopefully she won't repeat it with the next guy she dates, because I guarantee you it won't be somebody from the hood or somebody, unknown. She's probably gonna, date another rapper or date somebody with some clout or some status. And who knows, she's probably gonna be out at a restaurant, and where she thinks about pulling out that phone to post a location in the dinner, she probably think twice this time, because she got a lot of backlash. A lot of people are basically blaming her for them running down on him at the Waffle House. Now, was she in on it? Highly doubt it. I can't see her setting him up, because that's the father of her children. I mean, he seemed to be good to her and good for her. He bought her a truck, and he shares pictures on Instagram and social media, letting the world know that that's his queen. So it wasn't like he was mistreating her, disrespecting her. Well, again, we don't know what happens behind closed doors, but it appeared that they were in love. Now, other rappers like DaBaby, who posts him disrespected his baby mother, and she's calling her a weirdo, trying to get her kicked out by the cops, and posting all kinds. Now, if she set him up that way, you could sort of be like, you know what, maybe she had a reason to, because they was a little rocky or whatever. But according to what was posted, they had a fine relationship. So a setup wasn't really a thought, but they just blamed her for her ignorance of the fact that you can't be posting your location knowing that the wolves are out there and would want an opportunity like that to basically run down on you. Pop Smoke, somebody in his camp posted their location, and soon after the location was posted, they got ran down. Well, he got ran down on, shot up and all that, and robbed. So let this be a warning to you rappers who want to shine in the hood. You post your location, expect a visit from the wolves, because they waiting for you to basically slip and post that location so they could come and pay you a visit. All right, till next one.